Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another episode of the Transfer League. This is episode 18. If you haven't seen any of the other ones, please go and check them out first. This time we're taking over West Brom. This is a team that could be fighting for relegation in our Transfer League, so hopefully we'll get some good players in and try and make a sort of a good team with these. This is the series where we sell every player that we can. Whatever team buys one of our players, then we get to sign a player from them. And at the end of the season, we see what sort of team we've got, and we get points based on certain things. So let's get straight into this. Okay, so this is how you score points. Your league position is your start number. You get a certain number of points, -3 for winning a cup, -2 for getting to a cup final, -1 for getting to a cup semi-final. And then if you win the European Cup, you get -5. If you get to the final, you get -2. If you have a player in your team become top league goal scorer, you get -5. And then for every player in your team that you get above 15 goals, above 15 assists, or your goalkeeper gets above 15 clean sheets, you get an extra -1. And this is golf rules, so you're trying to get the lowest number possible. Okay, so the first 3 sales have happened. We've got Darnell Furlong leaving the club to go to Schalke. But the deal has Ahmed Katuku coming in. I think that's how you say his name. We've got Kieran Gibbs leaving the club to go to Rennes. So we've got to get a player from Rennes. And then Romain Sawyer's going to Sheffield United. So that could be quite a good player coming in from Sheffield United. Let's see who we can get. Okay, so we've signed the 2 players that we need. And we've got Damien De Silva coming in from Rennes. 77 rated centre-back. Pretty good player there. And then from Sheffield United, another 77 rated centre-back. We've gone for Chris Basham. So there's 2 of our centre-back partnership sorted. Let's see what else we can get done in this video. Okay, so we've got 3 more sales now for the club. We've got Sam Field going to FC Midtjylland. Going to be an interesting player that we get from that team, even though they are in the Champions League, so they might have somebody good. Then we've got Carlin Grant going for Hertha Berlin, and he's actually gone for quite a bit of money, 7.2 million. That's not bad. We might be able to get somebody for that sort of money. And then finally we've got Charlie Austin on his way to Losk Lille, so see who we can get from there. Okay, so we've got the 3 signings in that we need. We've gone for Eugenio Pizzuto, great name but poor player, from Lille, very cheap. Then we've gone for John Cordoba from Hertha Berlin, probably going to be the star player on this team, the great striker that he is. And then we've gone for Oliver Otterson coming in from Midtjylland. So they're the 3 players in for the club. Let's see who else we can get. Okay, so 5 sales have happened now. And we've got Semi Ajayi going to Galatasaray. We've got Carl Bartley on his way to Burnley. We've got Callum Robinson going to Derby County. Jake Livermore's on his way to Southampton. And Matt Phillips has gone to Crystal Palace. So we need 5 players in, and I think we can get some relatively good ones. Let's see what we can get. Okay, the 5 signings we need are in. We've got Joe Bateman coming in from Derby, just a very cheap player. Andros Townsend going to be one of the best players for this team, 78 rated, going to be the right midfielder. Shane Long coming in from Southampton, probably going to be a backup striker, probably off the bench. Then we've got Ashley Westwood, 78 rated CDM. I think he'll fit into the midfield very nicely. And then Ryan Donk coming in as a centre-back from Galatasaray. Let's see what else we've got to come in the biggest sales, of the season so far. We've got Sam Johnson, our keeper, leaving to go to Standard Liège. It's going to be quite a tough task replacing him, especially with the team like Standard Liège. We might not even end up going for a goalkeeper. Let's see who we can get from them. Okay, then we've signed the player in from Standard Liège. We've gone for Abdul Faisal Tapsoba. Not a goalkeeper, just a cheaper player that we wanted, and we're going to hopefully get a goalkeeper from a different team if another player goes anywhere else. So we're going straight into the first game of the season against West Ham United. Very interesting formation here. We're going 3 at the back, so we're going 3-4-3. Just going for the attack basically. I don't think we're going to do that great, but it's a good looking team. Great defence there. All 77s. The goalkeeper's a bit of a weak point. Let's see how we do in the first game against West Ham. A 2-0 loss. That's not a great start, but you know, we'll just improve and hopefully do better in the next one. We've got 4 more deals going through. We've got Raheem Harper on his way to Sevilla, which is a nice big club. Hopefully get a good player in from them. We've got Kyle Edwards on his way to FC Sion. Don't really know them, but maybe they'll have a decent player somewhere in their squad. We've got Lee Peltier on his way to Cagliari, nice Italian team. Hopefully get a good player from them. And then Robson Carnot going to RB Salzburg, Austrian team. sad they don't have Haaland and Takumi Minamino anymore, but maybe get somebody good from them somewhere along the line. Let's have a look. Got 2 of the 4 players we need in. Got Yassin Bunu coming in from Sevilla to be our goalkeeper, replacing Sam Johnston. And then we've got Gaston Pereiro coming in as a cam from Cagliari. We're still waiting on 2 other players to come in, but I've said this now because we've got our next game coming up and these 2 players are definitely going to be part of it. So let's see how we do in the game. Okay, we're into the next game, and this time we're taking on Leeds, one of the other promoted teams. Let's see if we can knock these down a peg. Let's see if we can get the victory in this one, hopefully. Get something out of this. We get the 2-1 victory. That's a great one. They're the sort of games we need to be winning if we're going to get anything out of this, really. Cordoba and Pereira getting the goals. That's a lovely, lovely game. So, again, before the players have come in, we've got another game, this time against Fulham. We just beat one promoted team. Can we beat Fulham? They've got Loftus-Cheek playing at right back. Very interesting way of playing they are. So, let's see if we can beat these with our team here. Hopefully get a second win out of a possible 3. Can we do it? We do! We get another win! Pereiro, our new cam, scoring the goal to put us in the lead and win the game there. Brilliant little start for West Brom here. Let's see if we can carry this on into the season. 2 players in. We've gone for Alexander Walk, the goalkeeper from Salzburg. Very, very cheap, but very, very old. Not too bad. 69 rated though. And then Seri D, or Dai, coming in from FC Sion. 70 rated. Again, very cheap. Might be able to do something for us. We'll have a look. Let's see what else happens in this window. Okay, we've got another one of the biggest sales we're probably going to have in this episode, and it's Mateus Pereira going to Valencia for £12.5 million. Let's see who we can get from Valencia. We've managed to sign our last player that we need to replace Pereira. Not really replacing him very much, with a 64 rated cam, Pablo Gonzalez. Gonzalez rather. But hopefully we're going to get maybe a couple more offers on deadline day, maybe get a couple more people in, but otherwise this could be a bit of a struggle. The last game before the deadline day, and it's against Everton. Let's see if we can get a victory against Everton. It'd be quite lucky if we can, I think. Bit odd that they're playing Bernard up front, but we'll see how we do against them. Going to be a bit of a struggle, I reckon. Let's see how we do. Oh my goodness, we've just beaten Everton 3-2. That is incredible. I do not believe that's just happened, but wow. Keep this momentum going, hopefully, and we'll push up right up the league. Just an hour left in the deadline day. Dara O'Shea has left the club to go to Trabzonspor. So we're going to have to get a player in from that team. Let's see what sort of brilliant player we're going to sign. Okay, on the last hour of deadline day, we had a right battle getting this guy with his negotiations. 77 rated Anthony Nwakemi. He's the guy who looks like KSI basically. That's how I know him. But he's accepted with 1 hour to go. 52,874, which is every single penny we've got. But he's going to be fantastic for us, I hope, and he's going to fit in the squad, and hopefully we will start winning some more games. It's about to end the deadline day, so I'll see you there. Okay, that's it, guys. Deadline day is officially over. We are currently sat 5th with 3 wins out of 4 games. That's fantastic. So it's basically time for us to just go in and start simming. Start simming all the way to January, and we'll see where we end up come January. Okay, then we're coming in towards the January window reopening, and it's not been a great run for us. A lot of losses. Couple of draws here and there, maybe a win picked up every now and then, like that one against Newcastle right there. I think we're going to be lower half of the table, maybe even fighting for relegation, although another win against Burnley there could be pushing us back up the league. I'll let you know where we are in just a moment time. Okay, into the January window, and we're currently sat 14th. That's not too bad with this team. I think that's a fair like showing of how we're doing so far. So if we could get a bit higher than that, I think that would do us really, really well. Otherwise, we could still be looking at the relegation sort of zone in the transfer league. But I will see what other sort of offers we get during January, and I'll come back to you with any that we get. And that's it. The quietest January transfer window ever has just finished, and we're sat 17th now. I mean, we're only 3 points behind 15th, so it's not terrible. Even though we were 14th when January started. Yeah. So we're going to go towards the end of the season now. Let me know in the comments down below whereabouts in the table do you think we're going to finish. Are we going to survive, perhaps? I really hope we do. I hope we get pushed up a bit further. Also, let me know who you think is going to be our top goal scorer. Is it going to be Cordoba? Is it going to be Diangana? Who? I don't know. Who else could it be? Is it going to be KSI's lookalike? I don't know. But we're going to head towards the end of the season now and see how we do. I'll see you there. Okay, in towards the end of the season now, and we've had a win against West Ham, but other than that, it's not been much. So let's see if we can beat Villa, and then maybe Tottenham on the last day. Another victory would be lovely. A draw with Villa is not bad. But yeah, so got Tottenham on the last day, and basically I'm hoping that we've been pushed up quite far up the table. I'm hoping maybe 12th would be quite a good area to be finishing. Don't know if that's actually going to be realistic. Maybe we're going to be about 15th. We shall see. Right, last day of the season. A draw with Tottenham is not terrible. Let's see whereabouts we have finished. We are 15th. Exactly. That's not terrible. Not terrible at all. We'll accept 15th. Let's see about cups. I'm pretty sure we haven't done anything in the cups, but let's have a look anyway. Do we reach the semis of any? Not in that one, the FA Cup. How about the Carabao? No. Southampton reached the semis though. That's interesting. Obviously not part of the Europa League, so I won't even check that. Goal scorers. Are we top? No, we're not. Okay, so now it's all come down to how good our players have been. Have we got 15 goals on a few players? Have we got 15 assists on a few players? And have we got 15 clean sheets? So goals, we have 9 is the max. That is not a good start. There's not 15 clean, not 15 assists. What about clean sheets? No, as well. Not great. That's 15 points. They are not bottom. They are not even second bottom. So technically, West Ham or Wolves do terribly, and West Brom will stay up. It's just a case of the other teams will have to do pretty bad. We will see how they do in the next couple of episodes. For this episode though, guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. Please leave me a like and subscribe, and make sure you're here next time for the next episode where we're going to be taking over West Ham United. Should be a good one. I'll see you there. Goodbye.